Hey everybody, I'm Paul Brand. I don't know if you knew this, but I used to work at the Alberta Children's Hospital and had the incredible honor and privilege of working alongside the doctors and nurses there, the support staff, and seeing the passion that they pour into the work that they do. Nothing could have prepared me though for the day that my son Joseph needed to come into the hospital, and I tell you, they were there when I needed them. The Alberta Children's Hospital is an incredible cornerstone of this community. They serve all of Western Canada, and the research that is done there ends up helping people around the world. So I'm just thankful that they're there when we need them.
Right next door to the Alberta Children's Hospital is Rotary Flames House. It's Alberta's first pediatric hospice. There are only 6 in all of North America.
It's a facility where we're able to provide some very important support to the families and children.
When you think of pediatric hospice, you feel sad. But parents who use Rotary Flames House tell us it's actually a place of support, care, even joy. In this house, the focus is on quality of life, no matter how long or how short that may be. Rotary Flames House was made for children like Katrina Toes. This 4-year-old is beating the odds, but still needs a lot of care just to get through each day. Born with a rare genetic disease called trisomy 13, doctors never expected her to leave the hospital.
Katrina's life expectancy really was nothing. We were told that 90% of the babies that were born with it would never leave the hospital, and we found out later that the average life expectancy would be 2.5 days.
Well, trisomy 13 is a rare genetic disorder, and children are born with numbers of their organ systems that are affected, including their brain, their heart, it can be their gastrointestinal tract. So they have multiple medical problems.
She would have the usual type of seizure where your arms and legs are involved, or other seizures where she would sometimes stop breathing. She was having up to as many as 200 a day. That was pretty frightening because there was nothing really you could do about it.
Although Katrina needed 24-hour care, she didn't require full-time hospitalization. So, with support from the Alberta Children's Hospital, her parents learned to care for her at home.
We were happy we were actually getting to go home, but scared at the same time because all of a sudden we had a child with very complex needs. Even in those first days, we recognized that.
Life at home means recreating an intensive care unit in the living room and providing 24-hour care in case she needs to be resuscitated. Ron and Gwen take turns dealing with Katrina's seizures, infections, and the complex schedule of meds and feedings about every 2 hours. All this, plus taking care of 2 other children and making a living.
The list is endless. I mean, if anyone thinks of their own home, everything you have to do, now add a whole medical field into that home environment and into that schedule.
Rotary Flames House gives families like the Toes just what they need in their most difficult times. Rest, a chance to forget about treatments and just connect, share, and build precious memories. In fact, they were the very first overnight guests at this house.
We love coming here. We love the staff. We adore the staff. They're just like part of our family, and we interact with them, and they're so supportive, and anyone can look after you medically, but that's only a very small portion of what we need when we come into this building and into the environment that we have to live on a day-to-day basis.
Here, the focus is not on how long you have to live, but how you live. The facility is equipped to support children's medical needs, plus family gathering areas and incredible features built just for kids with complex needs and life-limiting illnesses.
They wanted to be able to see nature. They wanted to have windows that opened. They wanted to be able to have some privacy when they wanted privacy. They wanted places where they could have fun, and they wanted the environment to feel warm and inviting.
The multi-sensory room is a room designed to engage all 5 senses of a child, and it is a phenomenal opportunity for kids to play and explore in a different way than they otherwise could, whether it's through colors and senses or whether it's through sounds and music. It's just a totally tactile, cause-effect, wonderful experience for them.
This is the only pediatric respite care center and hospice in North America to offer day programs for the kids and a support group for parents.
Besides the outside outings, we've also had the ones that are here in the house. And through the sponsorship, our family's been able to go to hockey game and to the Walking with the Dinosaurs. So we've been able to be involved in a number of programs just because of the house here and what's been provided.
For many of the children, this will be where they'll spend their final days, a place where there's loving support and a strong sense of community as parents and staff band together for strength and courage.
It's a sobering moment when a child dies, but it's also, it's the interesting thing I've noticed is that at death, all the differences between people disappear. And you're just people who are missing somebody, who have lost somebody.
What we do with them is just try to make that journey as positively memorable as possible, whether that is through some final pictures or whether that is through hand molds or memories with the family. Just to be a part of that is something that I can't express how grateful I am.
We give each other strength, and it helps to prepare for the final days that will eventually come. But for now, we're enjoying every moment, and we're going to give her the best life possible, however long that is.
Now we've taken out the maybe, and we know, we say we will go home and we will be able to support you.
It's not the best thing that could ever happen to you. It's one of the worst things ever that could ever happen to you.